No, you're good, bro. We're waiting for you. I just kicked two guys. All right, guys. Have a good race. Have a good time. Not now, Mom. I'm playing games with my friend. Hold on to the meatloaf. Shit, this thing on? Oh shit. Anyways, folks, welcome to another exciting edition of the T-Bone Wide World of Racing, sponsored by Shell, U-Haul, and of course Happy Dad Seltzer. Feeling crappy, grab a happy. And we are here in this 10v10 event once again, back at you. HMP Hooligans captaining a team. He is 4-0, taking on his longtime rival and friend Cam Rudy, a 0-3 record in these collision-type events. Hooligans more like 5-0, multiple 10v10 in league events over the last week or so has picked up a couple, and of course his victory over the DRS Maestro in that 1v1 event at Belgium. So HMP Hooligans here. This is his home track. He's done great things at this circuit in the past, put his name on the map in his first race with us at this very circuit. A great story. HMP Hooligans once could see this circuit from his prison cell. Of course, HMP running the HMP prison joint. And yeah, he's the guy with all the puddings on his tray, and everyone's saying I wasn't going to eat that anyways. But my God, we do have a huge update here in our community. The addition of Frozen. His name is Washed Frozen right now. He's got the fastest lap right now, and we've heard how good this guy is, seen it a couple times, and now that he's racing with us more regularly, it should be great competition, joining the likes of none other than TTV Kaname, CPI B-Tom, of course Justin Schrei, BXT. We got to give some love to Ultimate Beast in the field today, representing Team HMP Hooligans. This guy's also really rapid, and we haven't seen too much of him. To break down the teams, though, Cam Rudy had the first overall pick, and he selected the aforementioned Frozen. B-Tom was selected second by Hooligans, and yeah, right now we had Cam Rudy rocking with a great team. Both teams are very stacked. We'll break that down just in a little bit, but right now Frozen, Cam Rudy, Emerge, Full Air, Froggy, there's Sawa also in the mix here, and Cam Rudy's team has TTV Kaname, Sawa, Frozen. Some great drivers there. Hooligans rocking with Schrei, B-Tom, BXT, Ultimate Beast. Both teams very stacked, and we are in for a doozy this 10v10 event. 20 drivers. All will be scoring points to incentivize sticking it out till the end, fighting, not giving up, and contributing to the team. 100%, man, and it could come down to that. Both these teams are so even right now. Jordan 2 Wavy on Cam's team as well. DRS Maestro with Hooligans. And these are some strong, formidable teams. Brizzy Boy, Hazy Ozzy in the mix, or Rain, Billy, Skilled Cloud was the last pick of the draft. Shout out to all the guys entering the draft. There were some not selected, but it's the nature of the beast here. We do it schoolyard style, and let it be maybe a little bit of incentive or motivation to improve. But let's look at Brizzy Boy right here. He is a very aggressive driver, running out of fuel, so we're going to check someone else. B-Tom qualifying now, which is always good to see. And it looks like he will have his hands full racing Frozen. I don't know too much about Frozen at all, man. Just the hearsay. So B-Tom, TTV, Sawa, Schrei. Some of our best drivers are in this race, so we'll see how they stack up with Frozen. Not to mention Ultimate Beast in the mix as well. Shout out to Full Air on Team Cam Rudy tonight in that Moose Piss Canadian Kick Sauber. 100% grade A Canadian Moose Piss. Here is Full Air, folks. He is flying. The only thing full of air is his head, apparently. But nonetheless, he is a good driver. He was a steal in the draft, in my opinion. And he's a guy who can get you a top 8 performance when it's all said and done. Of course, Froggy Boggy invalidated there, the 15-year-old phenom. Hazy Ozzy. Always good to have him. His home race is well, folks. Here's Justin Schrei, about to run out of fuel too, but we got to give him some credit for what he's done lately. Ultimate Beast. Right there in P4. So we got Frozen, B-Tom, TTV Kaname, Ultimate Beast, Sawa, Schrei, Cam Rudy, one of the captains, Emerge, Full Air, and Brizzy Boy. Cam and HMP Hooligans, both captains in this 10v10 event. Cam Rudy looking to get a win. He is 0-3 in these events. Hooligans 5-0 with an absolutely treacherous record to go against. Full Air, doing Full Air things. Here's the man, though. The 5-0 HMP Hooligan team captain right now. Put his name on the map at this very circuit. And the fact that he's on his team is a huge advantage for Hooligans. keep an eye on him right here. I'll be back in 30 seconds, folks. Thank you. All right, we are back right now. Frozen, still there in P1. He's on his out lap. Shout out to Frozen, newcomer, fellow Canadian. Always nice to see. We'll check in with him when he gets to that hot lap right about now. Curious to see what this guy's got in the tank. Making waves in other leagues as of late. LSR. Shout out to LSR. And taking it in right here. 10v10 event. T-Bone here. Hmp versus Cam or Rudy. Teams were drafted an hour ago. B-Tom and Kaname, second and third. And let's continue on with Ultimate Beast. We'll let the driving speak for itself, folks. I said Ultimate Beast, Frozen. Here goes Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Look at him go through cops right there. Those are some beautiful boxes. You see that, girl? Anyways, right through Meggetts and Beckett's. Frozen. This is washed Frozen. But I don't know about that. Looking like a clean lap. Showing purple sector. "18 years old from British Columbia, going a little wide there and aborting that lap." Okay, it was a great lap, and unfortunate watching that corner there. Shout out to Frozen. Still will be a tough lap. Compete with B-Tom. Almost 3-lap old hard tires. How about Emerge the KDs right here into P4. Strong lap from Emerge. Shout out to that guy. He's got muscles in places we don't have places, folks. Built like a door. When I say door, industrial fridge type door. Yeah. Shout out to Emerge. Deadlifting trees for fun. BXT running out of fuel there. Sawa, one of the quickest drivers, especially in that qualifying format. P2 in our Mushroom Cup standings at the moment. And the guy in P1 is Justin Schrei, sliding into P4. He has been on a roll, folks, and this will be an exciting 10v10 race. We're at Silverstone. Hmp 4-0 in these events, a heavy hitter. He shines when the stage is brightest. And the Froggy Boggy, always a threat. Very young, 15, has won races. He's also crashed out early, so he's still going to learn here and there, but he's always going to be a guy you got to take seriously. And once he settles in a little more, it's going to be a long era of Froggy Boggy. Team captain Cam Rudy looking to get his first win in these events. Jordan 2 Wavy will challenge for the championship versus our champion. Another one on Wednesday night. Another one defeated me for the title last night. But I do have that Money in the Bank briefcase. I have a rematch whenever I want. When he's least expecting it, I'll challenge him. Brizzy Boy and Full Air, 2 later picks in the draft who I believe can make a difference. Definitely. Full Air, maybe his off the track issues dissuaded some of the scouts and teams from picking him. But Cam Rudy knows he got a steal if Full Air is engaged, and Full Air is definitely on Team Cam. They've always been friends. Brizzy Boy, same boat, though he is quick and just got to put it together. He's on his outlap. We'll see what he's got in store. Skilled Cloud, Billy, or Rain, and of course another one, also a vocal locker room leader in all these events. Very good. As we said, he is the champion now. 2-1 overall, but I mean, one of those wins absolutely massive, taking me down last night handedly. So we will check in with Frozen again. Right now, B-Tom on those older tires, so we don't expect too much here in terms of taking down Frozen's time. Hopefully B-Tom will head out again, but I don't know if he'd be willing to risk the tires being used. B-Tom, is great as he is, he shines more in the actual racing qualifying. I mean, he can qualify, but I gotta see someone do it in the concept and format of an actual GP, and he is super, super good at that. The race pace, the strategy calls, when to force it, when not to, his decision-making process is always absolutely accurate. Him and Greg Jennings, B-Tom heading into the pits, see if he can get out for another one. But in the meantime, we're going to look back in here with our current pole sitter. It is Frozen, looking to send a message here early to the Mushroom Cup Kingdom. I'm sure Greg Jennings will be pleased with this signing. Greg Jennings, I believe, he's not from BC, but spends a good amount of time in that area. I believe his parents and cottages around there, but he gets mad when I give out his address, you know. But look at Frozen here. He had a lap going last time, but he had to abort it. Right now, so far, so good for Frozen, the newcomer. Shout out to Formula Jonah, Stratting, a great, great addition to the community. Here he goes, finishing up this lap. It was Frozen with a 125. Just improving on his time, man. Jeez. This kid is quick, the real deal. Came from LSR. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I poached him. But, no, there's no but. Shout out to Frozen, shout out to Formula Jonah, and Stratting and LSR. Great find there. Absolutely. Here's TTV Kaname, another one of the titans of our community. Right now in P2, eclipsing the lap set by B-Tom. See if there's any movement in the B-Tom pits. A ton of guys on their outlap. We got to give some love to Ultimate Beast, racing in PSGL and some other top leagues. Pleasure to have him here. Would love to have him in more races, but the scheduling doesn't really work out for him. So glad to see him. B-Tom retiring there. Content with his position. As let's look on with Ultimate Beast here. One of the first looks at this guy we've had in our community, especially in these longer races. See how he attacks this race. So, Washed Frozen, TTV Kaname, B-Tom, and Ultimate Beast are top 4 right now. Justin Schrei, though, one of the fastest players on this game right now. I put him top 3, and he's been winning races, putting up the stats to back it here. Let's see if he can improve on this lap. It is Justin Schrei staying right there in P5. And my God, we have a field. Shout out to Emerge where he qualified. Absolutely astounding. So that Mercedes team, B-Tom and Skilled Cloud, is on Team HMP. Frozen, Kaname, those boys are on Cam's team. So Cam has top 2, but Hooligans has 3, 4, and 5. Hooligans has Justin Schrei. Cam has Sawa. Many, many heavy hitters. It's going to be a doozy as usual here. T-Bone Wide World of Racing. Thank you again, everyone, for all this. We're lucky to have all this whole community. Not me, we, because it's fun for everyone. And it's super fun because I'm not in the races, right? So I'll get in a car, everyone scatters, you know. Oh shit, I forgot, something came up. Oh. I'm kidding. Well, not kidding, but I have no desire to race on a grid like this, really. Shout out here to another one, Arain Billy, Skilled Cloud. Another one is a guy you want on your team, always impactful, will play the team game. Many of these guys are used to this format. They'll sacrifice their race for the greater good. About the name on the front of the jersey, not the back. No formation lap here. Please allow a moment or two for guys to go through their setups. DRS Maestro has like 19 hard drives plugged in. He needs to check. And, of course, weather could play a factor today. You never know. It is a T-Bone race. T-Bone weather was forecasted. Local meteorologists sent scattering threats of lightning and golf balls falling from the sky, hail, hell, fire, brimstone. But I got to say, 10v10, all 20 will score points. It'll be scaled. Last place gets 1 and fight all the way up, if you know what I mean. But ladies, clutch your pearls. Gentlemen, gird your loins. We are going to do this thing right now. The Battle of Britain, HMP versus Cam Rudy, 10v10 hooligans released into society, inserted back into society, right into the Mushroom Cup, and he's been shining ever since. Cam Rudy, admin of CDR, founder, exciting racer himself, electrifying. He's got that grit to him. He's feisty when he races. He is a little British pit bull, or poodle, I guess you could say. I am T-Bone. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Thank you, everybody here. Hooligans 4-0. Cam is 0-3 in these events. And we have go right now. Washed Frozen, overtaken by TTV Kaname, the teammates, and they will hopefully work together, and those are a formidable threat atop Team Cam Rudy. Hooligans may be in for it today, but both very, very formidable teams. Half the field on mediums, half the field on hards. A couple kerfluffles there at the back, but Kaname getting out. Beast getting out. Justin Schrei with a nice little move there. Let's look at our quick winners and losers here. Nothing too drastic. Another one up 5. I did point him out as a guy who will make a difference, hovering in the back half perhaps, but he could be anywhere. Frozen now down to P4 here. He is on those hard tires. 2 cars did overtake him, and those are 2 cars belonging to the team of HMP. So great start for Team Hooligans there, and those 2 medium runners will look to get through TTV Kaname as soon as possible too. But TTV Kaname may be one of the best drivers when it comes to running on those hard tires. A lot of confidence in them, and he will elect to take them even when it may not be the obvious choice to some, aka me. We do have a yellow at the back there. Somebody suffering some misfortune. It is Arain in the world's most expensive lawnmower back on circuit. DRS Maestro back there in P19 as well. Further up though, TTV Kaname got that move done for P1 early, and he is still right there. Washed Frozen though. Had a heartbreaking turn of events, about to win the LSR race today at Coda, and he binned it and finished 1 foot short of the line. My God, if he took a Viagra before the race, he could have won. But either way, Washed Frozen. Still going to hang on there, and the guys that got by him are on the mediums, so that will not last forever. Sawa there in P8, definitely a guy you always got to watch out for too. Another one up 7 spots. Hazy Aussie up 4. Another one, our U-Haul mover of the race here in the early going. Further up, though, we do have some commotion. Washed Frozen getting by Shry. Now Shry fighting hard with B-Tom. They are teammates. BXT also teammates with Shry. Moving through there, so Shry overtaken by Frozen. Hopefully Shry did not suffer any damage. No, he is good. So on those medium tires, Justin Shry has got a merge right behind him. And right now, Washed Frozen and Ultimate Beast, the 2 newest guys in this race. And there is contact. Ultimate Beast and Frozen. Oh no. The 2 new drivers, 2 of the better drivers for sure, also coming together there in Maggots and Beckett's. I don't know. We're going to have to see exactly what happened there. I don't like to see that because they're both new here. And they're both very good. The worst would be if they both said to me, "What kind of drivers do you have in this league?" I'm like, no. Nah, but those guys are great drivers, man, and I hope to see them bounce back there. I don't know if Frozen even... He didn't even take damage? That's surprising to me because he did hit the wall and there was contact with Beast. Beast is now in P2, though. Let's see what happened there. In terms of if the space was left or whatnot, what those guys would have a thought process there. We just caught the tail end of it. So Beast now in P2, right behind TTV Kaname. Kaname on Team Cam, but we got 4 drivers on Team HMP right behind Kaname. Then Sawa, Jordan emerge on Team... Sawa and Jordan are on Team Cam. Emerge on HMP's team, along with HMP himself, obviously, right there in P9. No penalties at the moment. Clouds do look a little bit prevalent in the distance. We'll keep an eye on that. Lap 3 at 26 right here. Very unfortunate, though, to see that happen to Frozen there. His debut race with us. Just an exhibition event, but he will move through Skilled Cloud there. And now we get to see, actually, some crazy racecraft from Frozen as he fights his way back. We'll have to overtake Billy next. Thought about sending it right there, and he is... Please leave the space, Billy. Okay, beautiful. Great racing there by both drivers. Nice pass, but again, good heads-up racing by Billy too. Takes 2 to tango. And Frozen will move onward to Froggy Boggy. We'll keep an eye on Frozen as he looks to battle back here. First overall pick in the draft. Definitely love to see some new guys, mix it up with our top guys, Beast being one of them, of course, and Frozen. I don't think anyone's seen much of Beast anywhere in our community. As we said, just does the PSGL leagues. And yeah, it's cool to see him keeping up here. The other guys, of course, on those hard tires, but it is what it is. Justin Shry, BXT, Sawa. My God, we got a whole pack extending down to P15 now, and at the tail end of it is Frozen fighting his way back, absolutely flying, dropping a purple sector on those medium tires. And let's see him slice and dice through this field. Another one up 8 spots. Shout out to him. Hazy Aussie up 5 spots. Lap 4 26, 10v10 hooligans. Cam Rudy at Silverstone. Frozen now approaching Froggy Boggy, the youngest Mushroom Cup race winner ever at 15 years old, and Frozen fastest lap, overtaking Froggy at the same time. And it is cool to watch these guys get pole and drive away, but I love seeing this. I liken it to seeing Mango in the 5v5v5 when he messed up the quali, ironically, but watching him go through the field, very exciting. And now Frozen is approaching his captain, Cam Rudy, and Cam's not going to put up any fight. Look at these guys just parting the seas like Moses for their teammate. But next up, Hazy Aussie on Team HMP. Maybe a little bit more difficult. Oh, no, wait, no, he's on, never mind. They're on the same team. Should have had it in front of me. Full Air grabbing a good race here in P10. We do have to keep an eye on Justin Schrei still. Froggy going through Cam. So good racing so far throughout the field. 3 penalties on the board. Hooligans in Full Air. This one's going to be a battle. No love lost between these two, that's for sure. Not on each other's Christmas card list and on different teams today. And look at Full Air being a disruptor right now. And in the meantime, that will clear the way for Washed Frozen to get through. Now Full Air's got to let Frozen through here too to be the ultimate teammate. But yeah, that did allow Frozen to get through Hooligans, and Hooligans definitely wouldn't have been trying to let Frozen through. And Hooligans still going to be a little irritator on Frozen. Frozen's going to have to get through Full Air. Great job there by Full Air as a teammate, holding up Hooligans, making it hard on him, and then accommodating Frozen. Frozen now back to P9. Hooligans is not going to like the way that one transpired, but that's why Full Air is a steal in this draft. Falling that deep into it, it's capable of scoring points and still playing the team game, and he is happy to make life hard on HMP Hooligans. No secret there. Kaname, Beast, B-Tom, Schrei, and BXT still our top 5 here. We'll be back in a moment, folks. So back at it, lap 7 to 26 here. A long race here. It is a marathon, not a sprint. 10v10 format, all 20 drivers scoring points. And it looks pretty even. I'm just trying to keep track here of who may be winning. So Hooligans has position 2 to 5, but the leader is on Cam's team. So this is one of those interesting situations. Frozen now catching Emerge. Emerge on Hooligans' team as well. So he's going to look to make it a little difficult for Frozen. Then Frozen will have to get that gap down between Jordan. See what Emerge does. Not much of a fight there. Oh, maybe a fight from Emerge. How about that? Emerge coming back strong at Frozen, doing his job here, burning that battery, making life difficult on the best driver on the other team if you're going by draft picks. And again, my experience watching Frozen, very limited, but from what I've seen, one of the top drivers. And shout out Emerge, by the way, right here. That's exactly how you do it. He's being pesky, being annoying, burning his battery, doing whatever he can to slow Frozen down, but he's doing it in the confines of racing. Emerge, a professional for sure, man, knows what he's doing, and he's probably going to try to make something happen here on Frozen, making him dump that battery. Emerge, just a veteran of the track here. Love to see it. So the top 2 on those hard tires, B-Tom and Kaname on separate teams. And Hooligans did a great job of drafting depth on his roster for sure. He may not have the top guy, but he's filled a lot of the big points scoring positions now. We'll keep an eye on those medium tires. No safety car at all. We'll see how those hold up over time. And also the weather is something to look out for. I heard T-bone weather was in effect. Looking on with team captain Cam Rudy, 0-3 in these events. Looking to change that today. Right now, I think Hooligans may slightly be leading that one. Cam, of course, has Sawa, Jordan, Washed, Frozen, though. Froggy full there. It's really close. It's got to be really close. We may have to actually look at the points chart today. It may come down to one of the guys near the back of the field. It looks to be that tight. We do have a crash there at the back. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It is a DRS Maestro losing his left end plate right there. Oh my god, the Maestro. There must be two people in that car because no one man can be that silly. We love the Maestro. He's going to fight back, of course. The Grinder, shout out to the DRS Maestro, his league as well, Saturdays at 6 p.m., I believe. He's heading into the pits right there. Or not. We're going to keep an eye on this developing situation here. The Maestro making it in there. In a manner in which I can only describe as tardy. He's still in. TTV Kaname leading the way. B-Tom right behind him. These guys were teammates last night when they dissected my team. And now they are battling against each other. Justin, Shry, Beast, BXT, all teammates with B-Tom as well. So Kaname is going to feel the pressure of HMP Hooligans here. Sawa, Jordan 2, Wavy, and Wash Frozen will try to get back into this mix. Part of Team Cam. Froggy Boggy. They're in P10. We got to merge, making a pit stop. He had to have a protein shake. HMP, of course, team captain. Him and Cam Rudy in 11 and 12 right now. The battling captain rivals. Lap 10 of 26. I am T-Bone, folks. It's always fun doing this, mixing it up, different kinds of events. We're doing this 10v10 now. We do the Lightning Dome 5v5 elimination 5-lap tournament. Trying to do some new things here instead of just doing the usual race. Mix it up. We have the community to do it. Have the platform just to try to organize and just experiment with events. The Maestro, he's leaving the session. We'll try to get him back in here. As B-Tom staying on the tail of Kaname. Justin Shry here probably will not attempt an overtake on B-Tom because B-Tom will get mad in this situation. And now those mediums look to fall off a little bit there coming out of the corners. The infamous maggots and buckets. He picked a lot of them up. And B-Tom now battling Kaname. How about this? Two of the titans of our community. And B-Tom thinking better of it that time. How about this? Always a treat seeing these guys battle. Brizzy Boy, 3-second penalty. Wash Frozen now back up to P7. Ultimate Beast, first of those top medium guys to make that pit stop. The Beast. Him and Frozen did come together earlier in the race. Frozen took the worst of it. He didn't take any damage, but definitely knocked him all the way down to P12. He's fought his way back valiantly to P6, and I like that, man. You know, we see fast guys sometimes, someone touches them, they get hit, they just like speed into the pits, retire, and leave the session, man. This guy right now, that impresses me more than just finishing first from the pole. Fought back, showed grit, and showed heart, man. I like to see that, especially with the fastest guys, because racing like this, when you grind out like a top 4 or 5, that's how you, when you don't have a good race, that's how you win championships. So shout out to Frozen, man, showing me the resolve that I like to see. Plus, it's a long race. Kaname still leading the way back in 30 seconds. So, halfway through this race right now, folks. Clear skies. Kaname's still leading B-Tom. All those medium top guys did pit. Now we have the guys who started on those hards. B-Tom. So washed frozen. Okay, there's a lap car. B-Tom was passing. So washed frozen now back up to P3. Shout out to that, man. And we'll just keep an eye here. The clouds have dissipated. A strong grid of drivers here. Nobody retired yet. All 20 do score points. So they're going to fight to the end. Hooligans, Cam, Rudy, 10v10, 12 laps remaining. Apparently rain could be in the distance, but it may be a safety car that is needed to get us there. I am enjoying this one. Shout out to all these boys for doing this race. I like watching it. And other people do too, I think. Shout out to LSR Racing today. They had a great drive. Frozen again, about to win that one. But at the end, crashing. Finishing a foot shy. It's a game of inches apparently, folks. So looking on with BXT right here. P9 on those hard tires. Everyone except for 2 cars have to pit ahead of him. BXT, the longtime IFM commissioner, multiple-time champion, race winner in the Mushroom Cup, some podium finishes in the Lightning Cup. He's won LSR races. He's won everywhere, folks. And he is a mastermind of racing. He's cerebral with it, methodical. He dissects these tracks like Kev would dissects a pig when he goes home with her after a night at Applebee's. Kevwood, I love you. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I shouldn't have told him that. You told me to keep it a secret. So, BXT, again, right on Sawa. Sawa, Rookie of the Year winner 2 seasons ago in the Mushroom Cup. A veteran driver from these league systems. Everyone who's raced with Sawa has great respect for him. He has great race etiquette, great racecraft. Cam Rudy, 10-second penalty. Speeding in the pits, team captain himself. That is going to be devastating right there for Cam Rudy. He was in P4. He's not going to be too pleased with that. Hurting his team gravely. 10-second penalty. Mr. Cam Rudy. Wham bam, thank you, Cam. And we will keep an eye on Konami and B-Tom and Washed Frozen here. Frozen is still gaining on these guys. And keep in mind, he had an incident. He has had to race, fight, and pass people. How many? He's probably overtaken 9 guys. So surely his tire is going to suffer a little more. I'm still trying to get a grasp on his driving style, though. And definitely not super aggressive. It looks like he does take care of those tires. Yeah. The other 2 drivers, of course, DRS will be there. But B-Tom is going to want Frozen out of the picture. Kaname and Frozen on the same team. So B-Tom, we also have to mention, is undefeated in these events. Frozen heading into the pits. B-Tom's undefeated record, as well as HMP, both of them 4-0. Much at stake today with Kaname and Frozen in the mix. But B-Tom does have Shry there for backup. BXT, Ultimate Beast. 10 laps remaining, folks. We're in for a doozy in what I would almost call Lightning Cup caliber grid. Maybe not the end, but there are a lot of top drivers in here. Lightning Cup tomorrow, 2 p.m. at Japan. As always, can't wait for that one. Thank you, people, for watching. I shouldn't say you people. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And Justin Shry now in P3. Both drivers ahead of him, yet to pit. Will be very interesting to see what happens. Justin Shry elevated and interjected himself to the conversation of best driver in the community as of late. He doesn't want all that, and he doesn't want the competition either, but nonetheless, he is the one who knocks. He is the competition, folks. And this field is going to have to tread lightly in future races because Justin Shry has put his name on the map as a contender right now. He is a pilot in real life. He's bagged more stewardess than you can ever imagine, folks. And yes, he said it was tighter than the airplane bathroom itself. But here's Justin Shry coming through Cops. Beautiful execution right there. I love what he did with it. And moving on through now to Maggots and Beckets. Maggots and Buckets, as I like to call it. Look at Justin Schrei. So improved here with the lines. Absolutely phenomenal there. Very astute driver, Justin Schrei, heading down the final straight here into corner 17, or what I believe to be 17. Let's just watch him finish this lap right here. Justin Schrei. We got Kaname in the pits putting those medium tires on, and we'll see where Justin Schrei ends up in relation to Kaname. Schrei and Kaname on separate teams, so this is very big with the Beton pit stop upcoming. And Schrei hitting the undercut right here on TTV Kaname, but Kaname, of course, will have those medium tires to work with. Sawa also getting through, but Sawa is on the same team as Kaname. Look at this battle, though. Kaname and BXT. BXT is not on Kaname's team, so he is going to do what he can to hold him back right here. And Kaname knows the flying Spaniard BXT. He ain't giving it up easy right now. And no, right there, a little bit of contact, but no damage. Kaname still going to fight BXT hard here. He's going to have to get through on those medium tires. BXT doing a huge favor for B-Tom, likely in the same chat together. B-Tom maybe calling the shots, not that he needs it. But here we go, though. Frozen and Beast again. These guys, oh my God, going side by side through Cops this time. And this time, Beast may be taking the worst of that situation. Neither driver backing down. Oh my. Both of these guys, it's their first race with us. And they both come highly regarded. And to see them duo is crazy right now. Frozen on those medium tires is going to look to fly now. After everything that happened to this guy, falling all the way back early after taking the pole. And again, the pace and all that is nice, but watching his racecraft making these overtakes, that's what I like to see in a racer. Right there, fastest lap on a lap he went too wide with somebody through Cops against these guys. Take that in, folks. What the hell? It's not like he's just out there alone. He's passing people, and right here he's going to get through Kaname, and now BXT. Kaname just very frustrating there, not unable to get through BXT. We'll see if Frozen has better luck. BXT, the ultimate teammate right now. B-Tom padding that gap. And Frozen's really going to want to get through BXT. BXT with one of the performances of the race right now for Team Hooligans. Look at BXT just be a nuisance, doing what he has to do. Look how he held Kaname back so long, man. Who knows how much time was lost. Frozen got through there, but BXT, just outstanding performance for Team Hooligans there. And he's still keeping Kaname at bay. Kaname's not going to be happy, but this is all in the game, baby. This is all fair play. Further up, Frozen getting through Sawa. They are teammates, and this is going to be the race now. We got Frozen. Open track ahead of him. He's going to have to get through Schrei, who's on the other team, and B-Tom, who is making that pit stop. But Frozen, Sawa, TTV, Kaname making their way. BXT just did a splendid job there holding those guys up, and that could make the difference. That's how close it has been. So Kaname and Frozen now are really going to look to move. Keeping an eye on B-Tom. Is he going to the soft tires? One would assume, but... And he saved a pair in qualifying, we remember, folks. And man, what BXT did there may be the difference. I swear. 7 laps remaining, and what is turning out to be an exciting race. Looking at this right now, I'm trying to figure out who's winning. But things are going to change when B-Tom pits. Keeping an eye on that. Will this be the lap? Stays out another lap. So he's got to be going to the softs, but can't really say. Can't really say. Just trying to figure out, folks, who is winning this. It's crazy. Like the top 8 guys, 4 from each team. Then Hooligans has 9 and 10. I don't know. Hooligans might be slightly winning, but we're gonna have to add this one up, folks. Incredible. B-Tom's still out there. Can't help but think if he is going to mediums, he should have done it, but the thought of me kind of judging B-Tom is laughable too, folks. So literally you got the worst driver telling the best driver what to do, so take it with a grain of salt. I like to be an armchair quarterback too. Washed Frozen now making the overtake on Justin Schrei. Frozen will look to chase down B-Tom now. Schrei looking to battle him back. And this is huge because Frozen will undercut B-Tom. You know, we know how long this... Oh no, Schrei and Frozen there. Something happened. Justin Schrei. That was huge. That affects the race big time now because B-Tom was going to get undercut by Frozen. He could still, but that is going to be killer. Kaname, though, got through. Frozen and Schrei there, something happened, but 2 great drivers fighting hard. I respect Frozen here, how he's driving. He ain't scared to be a little assertive when he needs to be. Definitely not just a time trial fluff ball, man. This dude's got some no sugar water in those veins. Not to say anyone here is a time trial fluff ball. Orain retiring from the session, the first driver not to finish here. So that'll be 1 point off the board for Team HMP. We look on now. B-Tom still has not pit, folks. Schrei, his teammate, right behind him on Team HMP. Kaname and Wash Frozen now right back behind Schrei. Schrei definitely did enough to impede Frozen, but it's going to be awfully difficult to stop him and TTV. B-Tom will pit. He'll be probably 4 or 5 seconds behind, but I could be off on that on the soft tires. Then you got guys like Sawa, who's on Team Cam, BXT, and Beast are on Hooligans team. And race leader B-Tom in the pits, folks. Keep an eye on this. Schrei doing a great job playing the team game. BXT as well. So Schrei into P1. B-Tom emerges in P7 on those soft tires. We'll keep an eye on that, but I think he might have done himself in. You never know with B-Tom, folks. I shouldn't say that. He's got time. He's got time. Oh my God, he's got time. Okay. God dang. And Schrei still has Kaname and Frozen behind him. Justin Schrei with the performance of the race right here. My God. Schrei and BXT helping B-Tom so much here, playing that team game. Schrei MVP right now. Kaname finally gets through, but oh my God, at what cost? At what cost? B-Tom charging on those soft tires behind. He's got to be loving this right now. B-Tom still has to get through, though. Sawa. And then, of course, he's going to have to pass Frozen and TTV. But my God, shout out to Schrei. Ultimate teammate. He's had Frozen behind him. He had Kaname behind him for so long. Keep an eye on Frozen here. It's just got to be, at this point, the urgency to get through Schrei is immense. B-Tom on those soft tires. And he is going to, yeah, Schrei not facilitating it. I've gained so much respect for Schrei here, man. playing the team game. Oh my God. And further back, B-Tom now. Making easy work of Sawa. Three laps remaining, folks. So B-Tom will look to chase down Frozen now. And Justin Schrei had Frozen behind him for 3 or 4 laps. Incredible stuff. Trying to figure out the scoreboard here. So much could change still, and I don't even know. It's so close. Lap 24-26 here, the 10v10 Hooligans versus Cam Rudy Challenge. Hooligans 4-0, Cam Rudy 0-3 in these events. And Kaname and Frozen on Team Cam. We got Justin Schrei and B-Tom on Team HMP. Sawa is with Cam. BXT's with HMP. Beast is with HMP. Jordan with Cam. Urge with HMP. It is just crazy right now. So close. B-Tom now in the DRS of Frozen. Looking at this top, we got that top 7, 8, just some of the elite drivers we know. That top 4 and 5 right now. We're going to have a battle. Kaname, Schrei, Frozen, B-Tom. A dream matchup here coming down the stretch. Lap 24-26. It's got to be frustrating for Frozen right now. And now he is going to go on Schrei. Schrei still, losing it a little bit there, Justin Schrei. And now Frozen finally getting through. So Team Cam Rudy with the top 2 spots. And they got the 5th spot as well. B-Tom, though, on those soft tires, looking to change that. He is right on the back of Frozen. B-Tom and Frozen seem to be pretty good rivals on track from what I've seen. Arguably 2 of the best we have in the community. And B-Tom now is going to get through Frozen. Frozen's going to try to put up a fight kind of like Schrei did, but B-Tom on those soft tires, 3 laps old. My God, what a strategy call by B-Tom right there. That's what I was saying, man. In these races, he performs at another level on and off the circuit. Frozen still here with B-Tom. Kaname leading the way for Team Cam. Frozen going a little wide there. Justin Schrei, a great performance by him there playing that team game. He's in P4. And yeah, good stuff from everybody today. Exciting, clean race as we head into the final lap of this one, folks. One more time to go. B-Tom will look to chase down his buddy TTV Kaname, and Washed Frozen still right there. Loving it. I don't even want to speculate on who's winning or who could win because it is too tight to call by eyeballing it. Again, thank you everyone for partaking in this one. Always fun. Fun doing the draft. Ultimately here, B-Tom with a brilliant call, taking those hard tires for lap 21. throwing on the softs. Got some help from Stry and BXT, being an understatement, but man, it's a team game, 10v10 here. Watching these guys work together is fun. Both teams in voice parties together. And anytime you want to hop in, throw your name on the draft list, you know how. It's always posted. Heading into the final corner here, B-Tom looking to get through TTV Kaname for the race win, and this could be a huge, huge difference maker for who wins this event. B-Tom and Kaname, what a battle here. Oh my god, that was insane. Kaname hanging on for the victory. Frozen, a P3, fighting all the way back after the contact with Beast early. Justin, Stry, Sawa, BXT. I'll be back in 30 seconds, folks. We got to figure out who won. We're going to do some interviews. Shout out to both teams. Oh my god. All right, folks, we are going to get some of these drivers in here. I think Cam's team won, but it is really too close to call off the top of my head. Some of the other guys will add it up. So I kind of want to know who won, though, so I could interview the team. Cam, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, do you have any idea who won? Your team?
I've just spoke. I think we did. I don't
I think
know
you did too.
fully.
I'm
I don't
pretty
know
sure
fully.
you guys did. One second.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was still a good race nonetheless.
It was crazy.
That was
It was a
really
great
good.
race.
It was a great one to watch. I imagine for you.
Oh, it was a great race. All right, Cam. Well, look, I do think you won, but I don't know because it was close, and like the end of the order could matter. So we're gonna have to chalk it up.
Yeah, it was
But
very
I do
tight.
think I saw some things with the HMP's team. Man, first of all, I gotta say Justin Stry. If Fooligan's team wins, Stry may be the MVP of that one. He had TTV Konami and Frozen behind him for a good amount of time. And Stry, you want to talk about the efforts you made there to kind of put the block on, if you will, all in the confines of racing. I thought it was a great, great job you did.
Team Cam on top.
Is it, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that's what I thought too. So, yeah, Stry, you want to just quickly comment, though, on the efforts you made there? Playing the good teammate right there? Justin Stry.
Where is the point system thing?
You have it. You and B-Tom have it.
I've been looking for it.
Yeah. I thought it was a great race, man. Early in the race, Beast and Frozen, there was contact. Frozen fought all the way back. Um, and you guys, Cam, you guys want to talk about it though, like working together?
It was really enjoyable. In fairness, I had a good scrap with HMP. So did his. He was really good fun. Really good fun. I'd just like to thank the lads which actually turned up, put on a good show.
It's fantastic. I want a huge shout out to Frozen, first race with us, Ultimate Beast as well. B-Tom, bro, strategy, man, that was brilliant. I had no idea what the hell you were doing. The only reason I didn't think you were doing the softs is because, like, I know you and you don't like those tires in a race. But today it worked out incredible, man. You want to talk about that and kind of zigging when everyone else zagged?
Honestly, it wasn't my plan initially. I was just praying that the rain was going to hit. Because at one point I was saying, or the engineer was saying like 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, that's gonna hit before my tires fall off. Give me 1 sec.
You're muted, so I can't.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta.
You're good. Okay, I'll go over to Jordan 2 Wavy here. Jordan 2 Wavy, one of the top picks of the winning.
I can talk now.
Okay.
It's just yeah. Anyways,
strategy.
Yeah, I was hoping the rain would hit before the tires hit the cliff, but that didn't happen. So yeah, at that point I just threw in the softs because with the mediums I wouldn't have enough of an offset to make the overtakes I needed to for the time I had available. So yeah, and then again, Try did a massive favor to me, trying to hold up the lead pack, which worked beautifully, but I just ran out of time to pull it off. So, in hindsight, I probably would have put a lap sooner, or maybe even just like tried to go for the undercut on Konami because I felt like I had a bit more pace. It's just stuck because following through maggots and Beckett's is not possible.
Lots of guys were in situations where they were stuck, man. BXT and Shirai, I thought, did a great job of holding up Konami and Frozen, and then B-Tom, I would say, you're right there. I think he got you just at the end, or you just didn't get through at the end, but I thought the strategy was great. And this may be your first L in these events, you and Hooligans. I'm not 100% sure yet, but again, I think this one falls on you.
Jerome gave me one at Denver with the late safety car.
No, but like as a team, on the team events.
Oh, okay.
You're still in the winning team. So I'm not 100% sure. I think Cam's team won.
Yeah, because they had the 1-3.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of points right there. Yeah. So they won then, probably.
Yeah, but again, B-Tom, you had a good race, did your thing, and and this thing is it's a team game, right? So you need a little help too sometimes. For whatever reason, today it just wasn't the deal. But I have to say, another one is a champion in these events. He took the belt off me last night, but I do have the Money in the Bank briefcase. I can use it anytime I want. But in the meantime, Jordan 2 Wavy is the next contender for the title Wednesday night. It'll be against another one, or me if I sneak attack him backstage. But yeah, another one. Are you in here as well, sir? Okay, he was at one point anyways. Okay.
He's in the party, he's just AFK.
I hope he was on the losing team, but either way.
Now we take big dubs with Team Cam. You are big dubs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2-0 on the week. You found me.
All right, well done to another one. Jordan, any comments on the race today, bro? You've been good in these events too.
Man,
I believe you might be undefeated too.
Race, I am undefeated. I haven't lost one of these.
What are you, 3-0, 4-0?
Something like that.
All right, and I guess Wednesday night you have your title shot then, and your first appearance as captain, bro. So.
And he gonna lose that too, man. We on a roll, man.
We can put some money on it, bro. We put some money on it, bro. What's up, bro?
That's good shit.
Put 100 on it, bro. Put 100 ball on it.
100. Say that. Bet it. Bet good. Bet good.
Bet lock.
Where we racing at? We gotta decide that.
How do you guys want to decide that? Champion picks the track or mutual agreement? I'll let the champion handle that.
I figure we could come to an agreement.
You guys can handle that. You're gentlemen.
So.
You're gentlemen, and I'm assuming you're both race. Maybe another one won't. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure he's gonna race. I might not.
All right, man. Well, I want to thank everybody again. Any final comments? Try, Daisy.
I thought it was a good race.
Was.
I thought if I didn't have a little spin onto the back straight, I think I would have held up Konami a little bit
saw
longer
that.
and beat Tom more time, but it was a good race.
You did your
I
job,
didn't
bro.
have to pace at the end.
You did your job.
Once
So
they came out of the pits like 3 seconds behind me, I was like, oh god, okay. Same thing happened yesterday with Hammond, or on Thursday. So,
all right, well, look, I want to thank everyone. Lightning Cup tomorrow, 2 p.m. Shout out Hooligans, shout out Cam, and we're going to pack it in, guys.